All right, you guys, good morning. I think we're live now. One of my devices is saying we are, one is saying we're not. Let's give it a little refresh. Okay, we're live. Perfect. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your mat. I will hope you're ready for Urban Flow this morning. And I've got a playlist for you if you want to use it. So sending through the Spotify list now. And just let me know if there's any issues hearing me with the mic or anything. And I can adjust. Okay, so if you do want to use the music this morning, go ahead and push play on the playlist now. And then we'll start in Shavasana today. So let's go legs towards the top of your mat and then head toward the back. Okay, roll down on your spine and just lie down, gaze straight up. Okay, and allow for your big toes to fall out. And then just let your eyes close, pick up your head. Tuck your chin closer to your chest and then set the back of your head back onto the mat. Okay. And then pick up your right shoulder, tuck it underneath your body. Then pick up your left shoulder, tuck it underneath your body. And so with your upper chest open, notice if there's any tightness in your hips and slide your heels a little wider if that's what it feels like your body needs this morning. And there is a certain amount of challenge that comes with a daily practice. Right? And I mean that in a sense that is beyond the physical challenge. It's the challenge that some days we're really pumped, right? We're really stoked to show up. We feel good. We slept well. We ate great the day before. And some days it's a little bit more of a push that we need to get to the mat. And even if we do get there, it doesn't always mean that it's going to be like rainbows and butterflies as you move through your physical body and your emotional body and your mental body. And so know that quite literally you don't need to feel perfect right now to have a perfect practice today. Right? All you got to do is show up and observe the way that it feels to breathe. Okay. And so let's take an inhale to your nose here on your back. Fill up your lungs. So upper chest fills, middle chest fills, low belly fills. And then mouth open, let it go. And soft seal to the lips. Take a breath into your nose. Fill up upper chest, middle chest. You're still breathing in, lower chest. And then mouth open, exhale. Last time, seal your lips. Really observe the breath as you draw it in. Upper chest, middle chest, lower belly. Mouth open, exhale. And then stay on your back, please. Bend your knees. Try to keep your shoulders as soft as you can. You're going to drop your tailbone, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, and then thread the needle. So reach the right arm through, interlace your hands behind your left hamstring. Okay, and ideally in space, you're not really twisted side to side with your hips. So if your right knee feels heavy, okay, you just kick that left heel further across your body. And a good reference point is you'll have your left knee stacked directly over the head of your left femur bone. Okay, so it's perpendicular to the mat. Draw your belly in. And then exhale, bring that left knee in for one last squeeze. And let's let it go. Left foot to the mat, right foot to the mat. Reach your arms over your head. Oh, upper body to stretch. Feel it across your torso. And then exhale, let it go. Left ankle over your right thigh. So figure four your legs and then interlace your hands behind your right hamstring. Thread the needle. And as you navigate into your own body, okay, you just notice how it feels. So right knee over your right hip. Okay, soften your shoulders down your back. Flex to your left ankle. Try to let your chest stay open. Okay. And stay for one more breath in. And one more breath out. Cool. And release the legs. Right foot to the mat, left foot to the mat. Reach your arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. Belly in to stretch. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Okay, you'll grab the fronts of your shins and then start to rock and roll forward and back. Okay, forward and back. Okay, once you have the momentum, cross your feet, plant your hands, lift your butt up and come right into your downward facing dog, head below your heart. Okay, notice if there's a little bit of extra space in your outer hips. That's what we want, and that's what we're going to be working toward, okay, for most of the time that you're on your mat today. So outer hips, give them a little love right here. Okay. If your shoulders feel pretty tight, you can always keep the bend to your knees for this entirety of this practice. Okay, inhale to your nose. And exhale out of your nose. Inhale, lift your heels, look to the top of the mat. And exhale, 2 steps to the top. Right foot, then left. You're in a forward fold. And toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, rise up, stand up, palms touch. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, take your eyes high. Exhale, bow forward and dive. And inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back. Find your high plank, high push-up. Okay, so notice if you're gripping in your outer hips, take this into your legs more. That means heels forward. Okay, you can always use your knees if you need to. Get your core engaged. And then exhale, bend the arms, lower all the way to your belly. Point your toes, baby cobra, peel your heart up. Okay, front of your shoulders to the back of your shoulders. Get really long to your legs. Ground the pubic bone down. Squeeze the bum cheeks. Lift up higher. Okay, exhale, lower your chest down to the ground. Curl your 10 toes. Push up high plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, and take a look at your feet. Make sure you're really soft in the toes, but the balls of your feet stay rooted down. And inhale, lift your heels, look up. And bend the knees, 2 steps to the top. Left foot, then right, forward fold. And inhale, you lift halfway. And exhale, bow down all the way. Inhale, rise up, stand up, palms to touch. Hands together, center of your heart. And inhale, sweep the arms, lift your chin, look up high. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Can you slow down the way you move? Inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to high plank, high push-up. Okay, so make it all about the breath. Knees stay lifted. Pull your tailbone down. And bend your arms and lower all the way down. Okay, you're going to uncurl the toes. Take your arms by your sides. Palms to the ground. Lift your heart up. So same upper spine. Cobra. Keep the hands down, lift the legs up, please. So you're adding your lower spine now too. Okay, front of your shoulders to the back of your shoulders. And draw your belly in, lift up a little bit more. And then exhale, release. Chest to the mat, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, curl your 10 toes. Belly in, push up, high plank. Into downward facing dog, exhale. Shoulders down your back, take an inhale to your nose. And exhale out of your nose. Belly in, inhale, lift the heels, look to the top. Bend the knees, light step, or you can hop now to your forward fold. Inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, stand up, reach up, straighten your arms. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, take the eyes high. Exhale, bow forward and dive. And inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back. So find your high plank, really use your legs, you guys. Keep your feet hip width apart. And bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana, hold it at the bottom. Okay, to upward facing dog, your thighs never touch the mat, lift your heart. Into downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Okay, breath into it. Keep your palms really rooted down, shoulders are back. You're going to take your left leg up, please, three-legged downward dog. Okay, so please notice in your downward dog, when you start with the left side, okay, you have the opportunity to open your right hamstring more. Okay, I'm really feeling this lately. I don't know why. Left leg, kick it up as you inhale. Bring your knee to your nose as you exhale. Okay. Left leg, inhale, kick it up and back. To your left elbow, exhale, tap. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow, tap. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps through to lunge. Okay. Belly in, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Okay. To warrior two, exhale, you open up. Reverse, left palm, inhale, up and back. And exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat. Step your right foot up to your left. You're going to bend the knees, sweep the arms up, come right into chair pose, Utgatasana. Okay, so find your Utgatasana. Sit down low into your heels, draw your belly button in. Okay, so soften your shoulders. You're going to stand up, straighten your arms. Listen, interlace your hands behind your bum, palm squeeze, arms are straight. Little bend to the knees, bow forward and dive. Okay, and then be gentle with it. So let the knuckles fall heavy, feel the weight into your heels. Okay, shoulders down, release your hands to the ground. Listen, you're going to inhale, lift halfway, weight to your right foot now. Okay, so still focusing on the right hamstring, slide the left foot back to extended pyramid. Okay, left toes, roll the left hip in, and then heart forward. So I know it's early for this, but trust me, there's a reason. Just try to push your right heel down, lengthen your chest forward in space. Okay, as you feel your breath support the movement in your body, okay, you're just going to plant your hands, kick the right leg back, three-legged dog. Okay, so notice now we're shifting it into your left hamstring. Push your left heel down, try to get your hips square, inhale. Bring your knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, right leg up, feel the space, left hamstring. To your right elbow, exhale. Inhale, right leg kicks up. To your left elbow, exhale. Inhale, right leg kicks up and back. Exhale, right foot, step it in between to lunge. With your breath, crescent lunge, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, open it right up. To reverse, right palm, inhale, reach it up and back. Okay, exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat. Step your left foot up to the top. Okay, both toes touch, little space between your heels. Chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Draw your belly button in. Okay, sit your hips down nice and low. Okay, and as you feel this with your breath, you keep the weight into your heels. Stand up, straighten the arms. legs. Okay, take your hands behind your butt. Maybe you take the non-dominant grip now. So let your chest open up here first, then soft bend to your knees. Okay, bow forward and dive. Okay, and let your knuckles get heavy. Keep your belly in. And release your hands down to the mat. And inhale, lift halfway, weight stays in your left foot. Okay, exhale, slide the ball of the right foot back about 3 feet. Just the ball of the foot, the heel stays high. Okay, as you find your breath, lengthen forward. Maybe it's shorter than the extended pyramid we usually take. I'm fine with that. I want you to open out the backs of your legs and your outer hips. Okay, as you feel your breath land in, okay, plant the palms, kick the left leg up, 3-legged dog. And this time, take it to downward facing dog, please. Inhale, come forward, high plank, belly in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward facing. And exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Okay, so much continuity with your breath, you guys. Okay, squeeze your legs together. Just notice if you are looking for perfection right now. Okay, snap out of it. Okay, this is just about moving through whatever it is you need to move through. Stale and stuck energy. Lift your heels, look to the top. Bend the knees and light hop up top of the mat. To stand up, interlace your hands over your head, index fingers out. To side bend to the right as you exhale. Okay, push weight into your heels, draw breath into your body. Okay, and inhale, you rise up. Exhale to the left. Okay, shoulders down your back. Really pull your tailbone down. Okay, inhale, rise up. And you bow forward and dive. Exhale. Weight to the right foot. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, your left foot steps back to lunge. Okay, plant the left palm and reach your right arm up in space. Okay, soften your breath. So you can either stay here in the twist, okay, or turn your toes to the right. Okay, that's going to make it a lot more intense on your outer right hip. Okay, so your arms are going to stay the same though. So try to pull your left oblique in, reach the right side up, and draw your belly in. Yeah, good, you guys. From wherever you landed, take it square. So right hand to the mat, both toes are facing forward, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Okay. And now can you breathe into the space front of your left psoas for sure. Okay, get really light in your breath. Draw your tailbone down, squeeze the rib cage in. Okay, you're going to straighten your left leg and then take this to a twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Okay, if you need to hop it in a little bit, shorten your stance, you can hop it in. Okay, but try to get your right arm straight and strong. Okay, get so high on your left heel, lengthen to the top of your head. Okay, you're going to windmill to warrior 2 on your left leg. Sorry, face the back of your mat, warrior 2. And just feel what this pose has to offer you. Straight and strong arms. Okay, grounded and rooted feet. Left palm flips, inhale, reverse. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, left arm, reach it up and back, exalt your warrior. Exhale, come back into warrior 2. One more time. Left palm, inhale, reach it up and back, exalt your warrior. Okay, exhale, you windmill, both hands to the mat, step your left foot back, high plank, high push-up. Okay, you roll to the outer edge of your right foot and reach your left arm up, side plank. Push more weight into your right hand. Okay, think of stacking your shoulders like triangle. It's so similar to this pose. So feel it in this pose. Pull that bottom hip up. Good, you guys. Take your left hand to the mat, high plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Okay, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, right leg, please. Kick it up and back. Okay. Exhale, step your right foot through and come to warrior 2. You're facing the back of your mat. You're on the other side.
Okay, left hip to roll in, straighten the right leg. Inhale, reach the right side towards the back. Okay, and take your side plank arms, right palm to the mat, left arm to the sky for triangle. Okay, Trikonasana, gaze can be down if you're working on balance. Okay, try to pull your ribs in, push the left heel down, and then breathe. 3 breaths. Okay, and breath into your body. Inhale, rise up, star pose, face the side of your mat. And then exhale, warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Okay. You bend your left knee, really allow for your hips to settle. And one time, inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. And then exhale, you windmill, both hands to the mat, square your hips. Okay, and you're gonna jump switch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Okay, so take a second, get some power in that left leg, really square to the hips. Okay, so you want your left toes facing the same direction that they are right now in your lunge for your standing split. Send the left heel high, fingertips forward. I think this is one of the poses, you guys, that I see the most when teaching is those left toes turning out. Like everybody does that. So just think that the foot is the same place that it was for the lunge. Okay, really use your breath. Left hip rolls down. And then exhale, step your left foot to the right foot. And inhale, stand up, right knee into your chest. And exhale, figure 4 your legs. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Bend the left knee, slide your hips down. Okay, arms can be straight and strong or bring your hands to your heart. Okay. Palms push together in space. Draw your tailbone down in space. Good. Let's come out of it. Inhale, stand up, right knee to your chest. Okay, step your right foot down. Release your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, look up high. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, chaturanga dog. Okay, shoulders are soft, feel your breath, bring your big toes together. Okay, remember, if you are chasing perfection of any kind, you meet yourself where you are, lift your heels up, look to the top. Bend the knees and then light hop or float top of your yoga mat. And inhale, stand up, interlace your hands over your head, index fingers out. Exhale to the left, you side bend. Okay, feel your feet lengthen to the right side of your body. And inhale to center. Exhale to the right, reach up and over. Okay, more weight in your heels, more connection to your breath. And inhale, float up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, weight to the left foot. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, your right foot steps back. Okay, so set your twist. Right palm down, reach the left arm up. Okay, and then just notice if this feels really good to you. Again, it's not about what it looks like, it's about what it feels like. If this feels good, if you're getting it in your outer left hip, then stay. Okay, if you want to turn your toes to the left side of your mat to increase the intensity, do that. Okay, but feel this like the side plank that you were already in on this side. So left ribs are light. Okay, left fingertips are strong. You're pushing the mat away with your right hand. Okay, into your breath. Okay, tailbone is down, straighten your left leg. So both legs straight. If your hips can't be square, hop it in a bit. Okay, but right heel is high, twist to the left. Okay, really connect to your legs, draw your belly with breath. Okay, and then windmill to warrior 2. On the right side, you face the back side of the mat. Okay, left hip rolls forward. Keep pulling your ribs in, sit your hips down low. Okay, and most importantly, just meet yourself here. Meet yourself right here. Okay, right palm, inhale, reach it up and back, reverse. To warrior 2, exhale. Right palm, inhale, reach it up and back, exalt it. And exhale to your warrior 2. Last time, right palm inhale, reach it up and back, exalt your warrior. Okay, exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. You're in a high plank, your toes are touching. Okay, roll to the outer edge of your left foot, right arm to the sky, side plank. Okay, use your breath, you guys. Right hand to the mat, take high plank. Okay, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog if you're doing it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Okay, left leg, please kick it up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot, step it through. Warrior 2, facing the back side of your mat. Okay, and feel it. Sitting down low in your hips, lengthening your chest up. Okay, you'll straighten your left leg, reach the left side backwards, and then take Trikonasana. Left hand to the mat, right arm to the sky. And breathe. Try to keep the integrity of your feet. Push them down, pull your quads up. Okay, inhale, come to star pose, toes to the left side of your mat. Exhale, warrior 2, bend your right knee, come to the front. Okay, reverse one time. Inhale, right arm goes up and back. And exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat, plant your palms. Okay, and then jump switch, please. Left foot forward, right foot back. And just take a moment. We don't always really take a second to do this, but feel all 5 of your right toes on the mat. Okay, feel your hips. They're already square in the lunge, so keep them there for standing splits. Bring the right leg up. Okay, and then notice if you did that little, rolling out with the right toes, roll them down. It might be more work for some of you. Okay, but don't be scared of the work. Shoulders down your back, keep lengthening your heart. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the left. Inhale, stand up. Bring your left knee into your chest. And then figure 4 your legs. Left leg goes on top. And bend the right knee. Option to stay. Figure 4 chair or hands to your heart is a really nice modification that you may choose to take in your practice today. Okay, breath inside your body, you guys. And let's come out of it. Bring your left knee to your chest, both arms up. Inhale. Okay, exhale, step your left foot to the mat. Lower your arms by your sides. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Take your gaze, look up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Bring your hands to the mat. And inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, plant your hands. Step and hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, straighten the elbows, upward dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Head below your heart. You can flutter your lips if you need to. And let's check in with your outer hip. So keep the feet hip width. Actually, I lied. Bring your toes together and then walk your hands back towards your feet. Okay, we'll take a double toe stand from here. Lift the heels up, bend the knees, and then bring your hands together to the center of your heart. Okay. And just notice the challenge. Again, this is not to be something to judge yourself by. Just if you're challenged here, just stay here. It's as simple as that. Okay, if you want a little bit more, you open up your knees. Okay, hands are going to go about shoulder width apart for Bakasana. So toes stay glued together the whole time. Lift your butt, knees behind your triceps. And then go ahead and rock forward onto your hands and take crow pose, Bakasana. Okay. So good, everybody. Slowly bring it back down, double toe stand. Okay, hands up to your heart. Everybody balance together. Cool. And then straighten your legs, forward fold. Now let's bring your feet so they're hip width distance apart. And take a little bend to your knees. Grab her opposite elbows in front of you and sway side to side. And slow it down, come back to center. Release your hands to the ground. And inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, crawl forward. So all the way to a high plank, high push-up. Okay, you've got your high plank, heels are forward with your breath, lengthen your heart in space. Yeah, nice, you guys. Okay, lift the right toes up, inhale. Tap your right elbow as you exhale. Set the right toes back, left toes lift, inhale. To your left elbow, exhale. Left toe step, right toes lift, inhale. To your right elbow. Right toe step, left heel kicks up, three-legged downward dog. Okay, exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. So inside of your left thumb, you're going to shorten the stance and come to warrior one. Reach the arms up. Okay, so I want you to really tune into the to the inner right thigh. Okay, keep sending your left shin forward. Interlace your hands behind your butt, straighten the arms, look up. Now bow forward and dive. Okay, and so bend to the left knee as much as it feels okay. Maybe the left shoulder kind of nuzzles inside of your left knee. Okay, let the right hip roll forward, squeeze the palms of your hands together. Cool, you guys, you're going to release the arms. Inhale, take yourself up. Okay, warrior one with eagle arm underneath your left. Okay, elbows stay light, and then cross your right leg over your left leg for Garudasana. Okay, feel the length. Inhale, elbows up. And then exhale, round and squeeze elbows to your knees. Inhale, lift the elbows up, squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, round and squeeze elbows to your knees. Good. One more. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, round and squeeze. Inhale, come up. Okay, step your right foot down. Release your arms up. Take your gaze. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, your left foot steps back to the mat. Okay, square your hips, draw your belly in. Actually, let's step your left foot behind your right foot to bring your pinky toe side edges to touch. Okay, so you're squeezing your inner thighs together. You're letting your head hang. Pick up your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and then let your knuckles fall over your head. Okay, so use your legs for balance. Let your head hang low. And release your hands down to the ground. Okay, now step your left foot back into a lunge. Okay, take both hands inside of your right foot. So you should heel toe your right foot out to get there, you guys. Take your left heel to the ground. And then reach your left arm up in space. So modified side angle. Or full side angle, actually. Okay, but if your right palm can be flat, keep it flat. If that's too much, you take your right forearm to your right thigh, reach the left arm up. Okay, and pull your heart forward in space. Keep lengthening, pushing down to your feet. Okay, inhale, you rise up, star pose, turn the toes in, bring your hands onto your hips. And exhale, take wide-legged forward fold, bend over. Okay, hands can be underneath your shoulders. And the further you walk your hands underneath you, the more intense it'll be. Try to keep the thighs active. And then let the top of your head lengthen toward the mat so you're not cramming through your spine. Okay, belly in. Inhale, walk your hands out and away from you. Okay, exhale, walk hands around to the mirror, pivot on your toes, slide the right foot back to downward dog. Okay, you stay in the dog or inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward facing dog.
And then exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. On your next inhale, please come and meet us in a high plank. Okay, so high plank, push down to your hands. Okay, belly in, float your left toes up, inhale. To your left elbow, exhale. Okay, left toes step, right toes lift, inhale. Right elbow, exhale. Okay, right toes step, left toes lift, inhale. Left elbow, exhale. Left toe step, right toe heel lifts up, kick 3-legged down dog. Exhale, step your right foot through. Okay, shorten the stance, come to warrior 1, please. Reach the arms up. Okay, left hip rolls forward in space. Okay, push the right heel down, draw the tailbone in, squeeze the ribs in. And then interlace hands behind your butt. Straighten the arms, lift the chin, look up. And then exhale, bow forward and dive, wide-legged fold. Okay, shoulders down your back, squeeze your palms together. And just notice where this lands in your body. Okay, ideally, lots of space for your right hip. Push your heel bones down. Okay, and then let's take it up. Release the hands, sweep the arms up, palms to face. Okay, and you ego wrap. So start with the arms first. Left arm goes under. Okay, and then you add the leg. So wrap the left leg all the way over. And squeeze the thighs, sit your hips low. Gaze straight ahead. Inhale, lift the elbows. And then exhale, round and squeeze. Okay, inhale, lift the elbows up. And then exhale, round and squeeze. One more. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, round and squeeze. Ooh. Let's come out. Set the left foot down, reach both arms up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. And inhale, lift halfway. Okay, exhale, step your right foot back. Just because we did it in the other side, set up your lunge. Okay, and then you're going to hop your right foot behind your left foot so the pinky toes meet. Okay, so sit down low in your hips. Try to let your heart hang underneath your chest. Interlace your hands behind your butt. Squeeze the knuckles. Okay, soften your shoulders. Draw your belly in. Now you can release both hands to the mat. Okay, slightly slide your right foot back to your lunge. Okay, left hand inside your left foot. Okay, lengthen your heart forward. Push the right heel down, warrior 2 legs. And then from here, you reach the right arm up, side angle. Okay, if it is too much, all good. You adjust. Okay, never anything wrong with an adjustment. But try to find your breath. 3 more. Okay, gaze can be up or straight to the side or anywhere that feels good in your neck. Okay, and push your heels down. And inhale, rise up. Star pose, toes to the right side of your mat. And then for this one, grab opposite elbows behind your back. Ooh, if you can get them. It's hard with the mic pack, you guys. Push the heels down, lift your heart up. And then exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, push your heels down. Soften your shoulders down. Okay, and then slowly you release the arms to the mat. Cool. Inhale, walk your hands away from you. Okay, exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Plant the palms, step your left foot back, downward dog. Okay, you stay in the dog or inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. And inhale, straighten the arms, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Okay.
Good, you guys. Walk your hands back to your toes. Okay, soften your shoulders, little bend to the knees. You're going to roll up slow, one vertebra at a time. Okay. And to meet yourself where you are, whether you feel ready for it or not ready for it. Okay, hands onto your hips, look straight ahead, open chest. Okay, you're going to take a step onto your right foot, toppling tree, please. Okay, so think of it that same way we went into standing splits before. You want your left toes to be pointing down, like they could touch the ground, pointing down, lift the left leg up. Okay, gaze straight ahead, nothing wrong with having a bend to your right knee. And then slowly make your way back up. Cool, you're going to step on your left foot, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, figure 4 legs. Okay, and for this one, keep the left leg straight. Okay, so we're here to play. Bring your hands to your heart. This is a perfect spot to balance. Okay, you could also take figure 4 chair if you want a little more challenge. Okay, otherwise, we're going to go at least into flying pigeon prep. So what that is, just hands to the mat. Okay, you want to keep that right ankle flexed, lengthen your chest forward. And if you're like me and you've been doing way too much yoga, okay, this could be a lot. Okay, so nothing wrong with staying here. I'll try to demo for you guys, but my glutes are shot. So for flying pigeon, you push your hands down to the mat. Okay, you take your elbows on that little shelf, that's your right shin. Okay, connect them together, lean the weight forward, and then float your left foot off the mat any amount. Flying pigeon. Okay, maybe you straighten your back leg, maybe you stay there. 3 more breaths. Okay. Good, you guys. Bring your left foot off the mat if you're in the arm balance, and then roll yourself up slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Okay. Hands to your heart. You're going to step your right foot down, straighten both arms, and then grab the outside of your right wrist with your left hand and side bend to the left. Okay, draw your tailbone down. And try to soften your right shoulder. Good. Inhale, rise up. And bring your hands together, center of your heart. Okay, hands onto your hips. Make sure your chest is open. Let's take a step onto your left foot. Come to toppling tree. Try to stay with it, you guys. Okay, and then let's feel it. Inhale, come all the way up. Okay, right foot to meet the mat, left ankle, cross it over your right thigh. So figure 4 chair. Okay, you can bend the right knee, reach the arms up high. Pull your ribs in, tailbone down, belly in. And then exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, and maybe it feels really nice to stay here, you guys. Okay, if you want a challenge, take the arm balance, plant your palms flat. Okay, rest your left shin on the shelf that you've just made with your triceps and pick your right foot off the mat. And most importantly, 3 deep breaths to wherever you landed. Okay, if you've got the right foot in the air, take it onto the ground, please. Okay, and then hands to your heart. Go ahead and roll up, everybody. Okay, and set the left foot to the mat. Straighten both arms up, palms face forward. Grab the left wrist with the right hand, and then side bend to the right. Okay, allow for your left side body to open. Okay, say good afternoon to your outer hips. Cool. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands together, center of your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, look up high. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, separate hop back, chaturanga, or skip it. Okay. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to your downward facing dog, head below your heart. Good, you guys. Take your heels up, please. Lift the gaze to the top of the mat, soft bend to the knees. Okay. And you're going to hop your knees behind your wrists to set for reclining hero. So it's a very good time for water if you need a little sip of water. Okay. Otherwise, hands behind your butt. You're going to lift your hips up, set the tailbone under. Okay. And then take it down to your elbows. Okay, so for a lot of us, this will be a really nice place to stay. If you want, you can take it down to your shoulders too. Okay, but just try to breathe, shoulders down your back. Please squeeze your belly in, push your elbows down, 2 more breaths. And then let's go ahead and take it up. Okay. So nothing fancy here. Take your hands to the mat, cross your ankles behind you. Okay, you're going to come onto your bum, float your shins up, come to boat pose, Navasana. Okay. And get your shins parallel to the mat, lift your heart up, stay connected. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, straighten the legs, lower halfway, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, knees in, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha, lower halfway. Good. Inhale, knees in, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha, lower halfway. Okay, draw your belly in, lengthen to your breath. Now lower all the way, toes turn out, shoulders down by your ears. Right? And if you've got this quick little beat, your heartbeat happening in your chest. Okay, if it's too fast, you may want to stay on your back. Okay, if you want to keep it going, just bend your knees, soles of your feet onto the mat. Okay, we'll take a bridge pose. Lift your hips up, interlace your hands underneath you, Setu Bandhasana. Okay, roll the shoulders under, squeeze your palms together, and then separate your heels. So in space. So you're not actually making them wide, but you're just pulling them apart. Okay. Squeeze your thighs towards one another like there was a block in between them, and then front of your hips up. Hold it. Okay. And then let it go slow. Roll yourself down. And let's take arms by your sides, heel to your feet wide, and knock your knees together. And just meet yourself where you are, so shoulders down your back. And we'll take one more back bend today, you guys. So heel to your feet back to hip width. There's an option here for a wheel if you want your hands by your ears, set up for wheel. Okay, or just simply take a second bridge pose. Okay, so wherever you're at, lift your hips first. Okay, if you're in wheel, push into your hands. And then go for it. Find your way. Hips lift up, heels push down. And then nice and easy, chin to your chest if you're in wheel. Everybody make your way down onto your back. Okay, arms out by your sides, palms down. Okay, prick your feet off the mat, draw your belly in. And then exhale, lower your knees to the left, just to hover. Okay. And inhale, come back center. Exhale, knees to the right to hover. Okay.
Inhale, come back to center. You're going to straighten your left leg and interlace your hands in front of your right shin. Okay, the left heel will press down. Your shoulders are squeezing down your back. Okay, so wind relieving pose. Soften the front of that left hip. Okay, pull your belly button to your spine. Your heart is open. Okay, let's flex the right ankle and then use your core and rock yourself up to a seat. Cool. And take your left knee, bend it. Okay, set your right ankle over your left knee. You're setting up for double pigeon, so shins are parallel to the top of the mat. Send your butt back, reach your fingertips to the mat in front of you. And then exhale, take yourself forward. Any amount, double pigeon. And so as promised, you guys, getting really deep into the hips this morning, this afternoon, whenever you're doing the YouTube. And there is a lot of emotion that comes with that. Okay, I'm sure you've heard me or your other yoga teachers say it a bajillion times. Okay, we store shit in our hips. So don't get discouraged if you don't think that this shape looks like something, if it feels like something, you're doing it right. Cool. And then slowly start to make your way back in. Okay, hands will go behind you. Straighten both legs in front of you. Okay, ankles stay flexed, arms reach forward. Take an inhale. And then exhale, you start to recline down. Okay, and set your back onto the mat, arms by your sides, knees into your chest. Take an inhale. And lower both legs to the right as you exhale. Inhale, knees into center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Okay, to wind relieving pose, straighten the right leg, pull the left knee into your chest. Okay, soften your shoulders down your back. Okay, try to soften the effort of the right psoas, flex to your right ankle. Okay, draw your belly in, and then slowly you're going to come up to a seat. Use your core. Okay, once you're seated upright, you bend the right knee. Okay, stack the left leg on top of the right. So your knees and your ankles are in alignment. Okay, you're making like an equilateral triangle here with your legs. Send the butt back, lift the heart up. Okay, be gentle with the way you choose to breathe. And then take your chest forward. Double pigeon. Stay for 3 more breaths. Nice, you guys. And then go ahead and make your way back up to your bum. Okay, you can uncross your legs so both heels are straight in front of you. Okay, for this one, scoot the fleshy part out from underneath your sit bones and reach your arms up with your belly in. Okay, and then exhale, hinge at the waist and grab for the inside of your big toes with your peace fingers. Try to let your heart pull up. Okay, it should feel like your butt is sticking out. It shouldn't feel like the butt's tucked under, but your belly button should be drawing back to your spine. Another one that sometimes doesn't really look like it should, but I'd rather that you guys do it the right way.
Good, everybody. Let's make this passive. So release the toes, chin to your chest. You can let the toes fall out and then let your head get heavy. Cool. Slowly start to roll up, you guys. Okay, and if you'd like to end your practice in a seat, then go ahead, just cross your legs or sit on your shins, take a comfortable seat. Okay. And if you'd like to end it lying down in Shavasana, then you're more than welcome to go ahead and lie down and end it in Shavasana. Okay, so wherever you are, allow for your body to relax. Okay, and so close your eyes, and wherever it is that you've landed, just choose to allow everything to slow down. Okay, and to lose that necessity that we sometimes create when it comes to this practice of we have to feel a certain way for it to be good. We have to look a certain way for it to be good. We have to show up a certain number of times. Okay, and that's really not what's most important about yoga, about this practice. Okay, it's going to it when you need it. It's just showing up regardless of if you are totally heart ripped out of your chest one day, okay, or if you're having the best day ever. Okay, there's always something that it can teach us. And draw your belly in. Everybody, please bring your hands together to the center of your heart. Okay, close your eyes, little tuck of your chin. Okay, if you're on your back, it may feel better to take your thumbs onto your third eye, your forehead. Okay. And thank you guys so much for tuning in today and for sharing your practice. And I hope you had a good one, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you for Joe tomorrow. Namaste.